Hey guys, today we're going to do system test 56. So yeah, another sync test for today. Anyways, over here we have the panel as usual. Over here we have my system sensor MDL R3. Again, 3R I meant. Over here. And we have the same power supplies. New power supply coming soon. So this system would get full 24 volts and 6 amps once I get the power supply. Over here we still have my Firelight BT12L. So I still didn't get the keys for the Mercom pull stations. Anyways, yeah. Over here we have my system sensor PC2 PC2W I think, to continuous low volume, but it's gonna be loud. That's why it's considered a public mode volume setting for this device. And the strobe is set to 30 candela because this room is quite big. And it's the bedroom. Over here we have my Faraday branded RSG T-bar. And beside it we have my Dentix Commander 3 remote strobe. And the strobe is set to 75 candela since this is a very big living room, but we got some sofas here. So, and beside it we have my Space Age Infinity Series mini horn, and it's set to high volume, fixed continuous, but it will be quiet since it's meant to be used on panels. So yeah. And over here in this room we have my system sensor P2RL horn strobe, and the horn is set to code 3.3 kilohertz low volume, and the strobe is set to 15 candela. It'll also be synchronized by the MDL. By the way, the Commander 3 remote strobe would also be synchronized, but it'll have a the system sensor devices would have a slight delay compared to the Dentix Commanders, because when they're being synchronized they usually flash when the power cuts off, but the system sensor devices, when they're being synchronized, they flash once the power comes back on. So that's the difference. Maybe that's why a lot of fire alarm panel manufacturing companies, they have the Dentix Commander 3 sync protocol on a bit of a high speed. So anyways, I forgot to point out that the initiating switch was in that extra room. Anyways, let's start the test. 3, 2, and 1. My room's alarm is going to be quite loud since it's spectral alert set to continuous, even on low volume. Everything is pretty much in sync. Freak. I think the Space Age Infinity Series mini horn did not silence because it's not really much of a program device. See, you could still hear the Space Age device, but see what I'm talking about? The system sensor devices have a bit of a delay. When the power cuts off, the Dentix Commander flashes, but when the power comes back on, the system sensor device flashes. I should have wired the Infinity Series device to the panel power instead of the MDL power. 2-wire audible silence over here as well. Let's reset the pull stations, or the pull station. Alright, now before I pull the other devices, I'm going to be wiring the Infinity Series device to the main panel power. Alright guys, I rewired the horn portion of the system. Everything, the system sensor devices and that one Gentex device would be synchronized by the MDL except the Infinity Series mini horn. So it'll be separately get power from the panel. So yeah, so that it will silence properly. So let's start with the Faraday T-bar. Wait, something wrong happened. Alright guys, we're going to do take 2 of activating the Faraday RC T-bar. 3, 2, and 1. Why isn't it working? For some reason the MDL won't work. I guess that probably is it for system test 56. Maybe I shouldn't have attempted to rewire the Space Age mini horn, but alright guys, now I know why the Gentex and system sensor devices were not working, because the whole system sensor MDL was not wired from the strobe portion. So that's why it happened. So since my time is short, now I'll just do the Faraday pull station, then we're done. So yeah. So now let's do the take 3 of the Faraday RC T-bar. Alright, let's quickly reset the pull station and we're done. Because most of my time was spent just fixing the wiring. Alright, now that has been reset, we reset the whole system. I'm not going to do the initiating device in the extra room because most of my time has been consumed by fixing the wiring and stuff like that, and the troubleshooting caused by fixing the wiring. So yeah guys, that was system test 56. Expect a latching a fire alarm system. I'm gonna get an 8-pin relay now. I found out that where's that Space Age relay I got? Oh yeah, this one. It was just a 6-pin relay. It was used for end of line detection, HVAC, that's all. But it's 6-pin. You need an 8-pin relay to actually get something to latch. So yeah. So that would also involve rebuilding the whole fire alarm panel, and also remaking the whole walk test feature. So yeah, that's a few announcements. Also, I'm sorry about not making videos. You guys did see that announcement I made about stopping the making of videos. It did not start yet, but it will start. That was just the start of, the temporary end. So yeah guys, that was system test 56. Expect a huge panel rebuild. Bye guys.